guys, this is Rick at Tasty Guitar. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 great piano licks transcribed for guitar from the legendary Stevie Wonder. Don't forget to come by TastyGuitar.com, get the free tab on this lesson by subscribing in the bottom of the homepage, and read the description below for information about membership at Tasty Guitar, where you get interactive Soundslice tab, backing tracks, feedback on your playing from me, and so much more. Tune up and let's get started. Alright guys, this first lick here is coming out of a live version of Living for the City. Now I've gone ahead and put this in the key of E minor. This is starting right after beat 1, on the end of beat 1 at the 15th fret, the G note there, and I'm going to bend this up really slightly. 1. Right there, 1. Right on beat 2, going to hit the root at the 12th fret on the high E string. 1. Give that a little bit of vibrato. 1. Then just following down the E minor pentatonic scale, going to hit the D note at the 15th fret on the B string, followed by the B note at the 12th fret, and then the G note at the 12th fret on the G string. So far we would have this. 1. 1. On beat 4, going to hit the G note again at the 12th fret, followed by the A note at the 14th fret. And I'm going to cut those notes off a little bit. 1. Play those a little bit staccato. 1. Heading into the second half of this lick, we got a bend from the 14th fret, a full bend it up, release it, pull it off to the 12th fret. So it'll be like this. Now Stevie does this with its pitch wheels, so just kind of think of that in terms of articulation. So far we'd have this. 1. Continuing on, I go back to the A and hit the G again. So far we'd have this. Then going down to the E note at the 14th fret on the D string, hit that, give it a little bit of a vibrato, down to the D note, and then come back and cut it off. So far we'd have this. Then going to finish off the lick by going to the G note at the 12th fret on the G string, hit that and hold it out for the last 3 16th notes of the measure. So here is the entire lick very slowly. 1. Again. 1. Playing a lot of these notes cut off, very staccato, is going to give it the right feel. So anyway, it's just a very simple lick in E minor pentatonic, but with Stevie Wonder's phrasing, it just oozes feel and funk. Alright, another great lick from a live version of Living for the City. This one is starting on a pre-bent note, the 15th fret on the B string, that D note. You're going to bend it up full, hit it, and then release it back to the original pitch. And this is happening right on the end of beat 1. So that's 1. 1. You're then going to do the same thing at the 14th fret on the G string. You're going to hit that A note, bend it up full, and then bring it back down. So far you would have this. 1. You're going to hit that note and the second 16th note of beat 2. 1. 1. You're then going to hit the G note at the 12th fret on the G string. 1. Again. 1. You're then going to go back to that A note at the 14th fret. You're going to bend that and kind of release it pretty quickly. 1. Again. 1. Back down to the G note. 1. 1. Ending the lick by going to the root at the 14th fret on the D string. 1. Hold that out and give it a little shake. 1. 1. All right, the next few licks are just coming out of a live jam he was doing at the NAMM show, and this is mostly all C Dorian or C minor pentatonic here. All right, we're starting by sliding right up from the 10th to the 11th fret back and then pulling that off to the 8th fret. This is all right after the first 16th note of beat 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. And then right on beat 4, we're gonna go back to the F, the E flat, and then the C note. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Going into the second measure of this lick, gonna start by going to the E flat at the 8th fret on the G string, down to the C, down to the flat 7, the B flat. So far you'd have this. 2, 3. Again. Gonna just kind of repeat some of that. Go back to the C, the B flat, down to the G at the 10th fret on the A string. So far you'd have this. 1, 2, 3. On beat 3, you're gonna slide down into that F note from a half step above, down to the E flat, back to the F, and then end the lick back down on that E flat note. So here's the second part of this lick from the E flat note here. Again. So here's the entire lick from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Again, 2, 3. Pick it up a little bit. 2, 3. All right, another really funky lick in C minor, this time in C Dorian, starting on the E flat note at the 6th fret on the A string on the last 16th note of the beat here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there on the last 16th note of beat 4. Then going to move on up to the F note, then the G note, starting on the second 16th note of beat 1 of the following measure. Again, the F, the G, and then the B flat at the 8th fret there on the D string. 2, 3, 4. That's the very beginning there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then going to go up to the 7th fret on the D string, do a quick slide up to the 8th fret and back, and that is the time of a 16th note triplet. So you'd have this. 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, 3, 4. Back down to the G note now at the 10th fret on the A string. Then going to continue in C Dorian, going to the A, the B flat, and the C. So far you'd have this. The last 16th note of beat 3 there, you're going to go to the F note at the 10th fret on the G string. And then you're going to either pull that off or pick it. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to probably pull it off. And then bend that E flat note down there at the 8th fret. You're pulling off to that note. Bend it up slightly. You're then going to go down to your root at the 10th fret on the D string and pull that off to your flat 7. And you can do that as a pull off or you can pick it. So far, real slow, you would have this. Again, real slow. And then you're going to end by going back to your root and your flat 3rd at the 8th fret on the G string, and you can bend that up slightly again. So here's the entire lick very slowly. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. One more time. 3, 4. All right, the last lick here is all just C minor pentatonic, but it's the phrasing which makes it really cool. And we're starting right here at the 11th fret on the B string. That's your flat 7, your B flat note on the last 16th note of beat 2. So 1, 2. Gonna hit that really short and cut it off. 1, 2. You're going to continue to write on that note well into the second measure. So you're going to hit it again on the 2nd and 4th 16th notes of beat 3, and again on the 1st and 3rd 16th notes of beat 4. So the first measure is going to sound like this. 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. Continue into the second measure, hitting that B flat note again on the 1st and 3rd 16th notes of beats 1 and 2. 1, 2. And then you're going to hit it on the last 16th note of beat 2 and bend it up full. 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. You're then going to hit the C note, the root at the 8th fret on the high E string on the and of beat 3. So that's going to sound like this. 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. On beat 4 of that second measure, you're going to play a sextuplet. That is 6 equal notes within the time of one beat. And I believe I played it as a pull-off, pulling off from the 11th fret, the B flat, down to the G, going down to the 10th fret on the G string, the F note. So that is, you're playing it twice. You could pick each note if you want to as well. So altogether, so far we have this. 1, 2. Again, real slow. 1, 2. You're going to go down to the E flat note at the 8th fret there, to the F, back to the E flat, ending on the C. So here's a lick very slowly. 1, 2. Again, 1, 2.